I will go if it's a liquid. It's a liquid. It went. So, I am out spraying again today. I just got done at Wally's. I'm now on my way to Steckler's, driving through a couple little towns. Drove through the little town of Iona. If anybody knows that, that's a little dot on a map in the middle of nowhere. Gotta go to Decker, and then we're gonna go across the highway, and then we should be there. So, that's what I'm doing today, is spraying weed again. Finished up everything around home the other day. I got Jim Miller's to do, which is our neighbor. Got to do his week here in the next couple days too. Hopefully I get it all done today, so because my spring break's next week. But I don't know, we'll see. I doubt I will, because I'd say next week we'll start putting on gas, so I'll have to be here for that too. There's a puppy out there. Over the hills. Oh well. So another thing, Midland is setting us up with radios again. God bless them, really. So they have got me a new one for in here, and it's a bigger 50 watt. It's the new farm bundle. I encourage you guys to go check it out. Should be really, or it's really good, I'd say. I don't know, I haven't put it in yet. I literally just got it like 2 days ago, so I haven't had time to throw it in here yet. But we did end up getting radios for the rest of all of our equipment. I think I'm gonna even put one in my pickup. So that'll be nice to have. We might put them in me and Ross's water trucks too. I don't know yet. But yeah, so Midland's getting us all set up though. And then also we might or might not have bought something. You guys will learn about that in May. We're still a little ways out on that. We haven't completely closed on it yet, so it's one of them deals, but I'm excited for it. Should be rather interesting. Yeah, it's a little wet out here still. Surprisingly, I'm not sinking. As I say that, I sink down a little bit. But yeah, I'm not sinking hardly at all in some places. I do just a teensy bit, surprisingly. I got my floaters on though. I thought I was done, but I found more weed to spray instead. So yeah, anyways, this is a 80-acre field, and there is no easy way of getting to the tanker, so makes it a little bit difficult. But it'll be okay. I'll figure it out and I'll get it done. I'll turn around here. Yeah, we're on one of the neighbors right now. He wanted me to spray it because he's out of town, so yep. Got my maps and everything all set up again. Just relaxing. So I just got done, finished up and everything, and I am going to wash this thing off. I want to get the nitrogen off of it at least, and then probably tomorrow, if I come up to the farm, I'll do a more extensive wash on it. But for now, we're gonna just wash it off, spray it off a little bit. So they got the DB60 in here now. They about got it done. Zach and Xavier do. They've been working hard at it. And we got the seed tender in here, getting worked on. Whoa! Spraying her down. Just had to take the cylinder off that big disc here, or off that little disc. It didn't want to go, so we made it a liquid, and it went. It's on the bed tailgate. My GoPro has been being really screwy. here today and the other day, so hopefully I can finish this video. But I'm gonna have to buy a new SD card. So if anybody got any ideas on where to get a good SD card for GoPro, let me know. So I'm down here now looking at wheat. I'm not really feeling the best this morning, so kind of staying out of the shop and avoiding the guys. But main thing I'm looking for right now, you can't really tell if there's going to be any diseases in it yet or anything, but I'm looking for any kind of odd spots, you know, something that kind of sets the field apart from the rest of it. But I ain't seeing any. And the other thing I'm looking for is aphids, and I haven't seen any of them yet, and I've been out now for about an hour. But you can definitely tell that it was wet whenever I sprayed it. So the wheat's just now coming out of dormancy, and it's still kind of cold for it, but it's coming out of it, so what else can you do? But the one thing I hate is when you have them floaters on and it's a little bit wet. If you look out there, you'll be able to see where I went. Sometimes. Now that I say that, there's no more spots through here. Oh yeah, there is, right there on that ridge. You can see where I drove at, but it's no big deal. I mean, it'll be okay. It doesn't worry me too much, but oh well. So I'll go up here, I'm gonna turn around, and then I'll go back down the other way, and I'll pull a couple of leaves off and look at them. But they are supposed to be coming and taking tissue samples of it next week. With all the stuff that's going on in Ukraine right now, wheat prices have skyrocketed. I don't know if that's the actual reason or if that's just what somebody in the news is saying, but I mean, I get it. They're worried about getting imports in and out of the country, so, and they're one of the top wheat and third in corn production, so we're gonna see some record high corn prices, I feel like, here over the next couple months. But I'd say that they'll end up falling out after a while, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be a weird year in the markets from what I can understand, and from what one of my teachers had told me at school, it's going to be a very odd year because of that especially. But who knows? I'm no genius at this stuff, so my dad's a nut on it. He's really good with it, but I'm not. I have not figured out markets yet. That's the one thing I have not figured out yet that I need to start looking at. So anyways, I'm going to walk out there about to the top of that ridge and pull a leaf off and see what it looks like. So this wheat seems to be farther along than what's around the house. Probably looking at spraying this next, probably Wednesday to Thursday. Never mind. As I'm walking up the hill here, I'm changing my mind. That's why you don't just look at the edge of the field and make up your mind. Keep walking. Man, it's so pretty down here. Oh! Not seeing anything wrong with it. A little bit of a burn from the nitrogen right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a little yellowing there. It's probably a burn from the nitrogen. It looks good. It really does. Now hopefully, this, like I said, this field looks to be a little bit farther along, so hopefully they'll come out and they'll do tissue samples on it a little bit earlier. I'll have to get a hold of them. But I really don't see anything wrong with it. We was kind of worried about having aphids, but the one thing about like some of these diseases, aphids, really any kind of a crop destroying disease or bug likes this kind of cooler weather, the moisture. Besides, you know, some of them even like the warm and wet environment, but it's the same concept. I mean, when you start talking about having as much rain as what we've had over the last 2 months, I mean, it gets a little bit sketchy. But no, so far, I mean, I think everything looks pretty good. Anyways, back to the farm. Time to go sit in the truck outside for a little bit and hope I get feeling better here by noon, because I really want to work in the shop some, but well, I don't know, we'll see. Yep, got all our nitrogen on, so now it's time to start worrying about putting on Harmony and everything else. Harmony fungicide, there's multiple different things that we'll be putting on. I must have taken a ditcher through here too. So if you guys remember, about 2 weeks ago, I was down here and there was corn stalks in this ditch and I thought I could walk across. Yeah, now the county's got it all piled up right there on the side of the road. Real nice of them. And then it looks like we're gonna have to come out here and burn some of these fields so then we can plant them. Who knows, maybe that might be what I end up doing the rest of the day. Come down, burn fields, that sounds like fun. See, it's all piled up through there. What do you do? What do you do?